With the war happening in Palestine and Israel right now, a lot of people are asking, is Egypt safe right now? I'm an American living in Cairo, and today I'm going to be showing you the streets, the ancient sites, and speaking with people here in Egypt to get their opinion on the political climate and safety in Egypt. Let's go. Today is Sunday, October 22nd, 2023. On October 16th and 17th, I interviewed people and recorded the streets of Cairo and Gisselle. Since recording, and after the hospital bombing in Gaza, protests have taken place around the world, both in the West in countries like the US and France, and in the Middle East and Egypt. It should be noted that the protests happening here in Egypt during the last few days have been peaceful protests. There have been no riots or violent acts. The people protested for a few hours and then they went home. I went out again yesterday, the 21st of October, to speak with more people after the protests on Friday. This video is also not me recommending you to come or not to come to Egypt. It is simply to show people abroad what the environment looks like now, what the streets look like now, and the opinion of the people that are here now visiting. I will post updates as time passes, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated with the current events here in Egypt, as well as the other content on Egypt as a whole. Before I get into the video, I want to quickly show a map of Egypt so that people unfamiliar with the geography of the country and location of popular cities for travel can have a better idea about the distance from the border of Israel and Palestine. This is all of Egypt. And this is the border with Israel and Palestine. Egypt is a large country, with the vast majority of the country lying here, and a smaller section of the country, called the Sinai Peninsula, lying here, slightly separated from the rest of the country by the Gulf of Suez. Major tourist destinations in Egypt are the cities of Cairo, Alexandria, Luxor, Aswan, Sharm el-Sheikh, and Hurghada. As you can see, most of the cities that tourists visit are far from the Sinai Peninsula or any borders with Israel or Palestine. Sharm el-Sheikh is the exception, with the border to Israel lying over 209 kilometers away. Egypt has a strong military presence, especially in the Sinai Peninsula, with many checkpoints to ensure people's safety. The country takes the security of tourists very seriously, as tourism is a very important source of income for the country, accounting for about 12% of the country's GDP. With that information being said, let's hit the streets of Cairo. I'm here at the Gizeh Necropolis, going to see if I can speak to some people and ask them what they feel about the environment here, the climate. It does look pretty busy though. I'll film some of that as well. Let's go. So this side is a lot more busy, where I'm walking to. There's two entrances, one down there and one on the other side of the Khufu pyramid, where all the buses come in, but there's also a heavier police presence there. And I don't know if they're gonna have an issue with me filming with this camera, because this camera has a little mic attached and a wind muff, so it looks a little bit more official. And especially since I'm trying to interview people, the police might wonder what I'm doing, if I'm part of a news agency, where's your permit? I'll do my best and see if I can talk to a few people here visiting the pyramids and get their opinion on the safety here in Egypt at the moment. Yallah. All right, guys, so I'm here with Jihad from Turkey, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being on camera. So you've been in Egypt how long?
2 days.
2 days, okay. So it's October 2023. How do you feel about the climate in Egypt because of the war happening? Do you feel it's dangerous here?
Not dangerous about my health, but dangerous of my money.
Yeah.
I feel.
So the normal situation in Egypt, but no like protests or bombs going on.
That's free. And you know, there's a place of problem. Some friends say to me, don't go to there.
Yeah.
But I don't feel the danger.
Oh, really? Where was that?
I'm from Turkey.
Yeah, yeah.
Istanbul. You know the Palestine problem. And maybe it can be go to war.
Yeah.
I say no.
Yeah, yeah.
And there is no dangerous to for health, but the money is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So safety issues are fine, but be careful with your wallet. Typical. So awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing your opinion on what is happening here in Egypt. So, all right. See you.
Thank you.
Hello. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Where are you from?
China.
China. Cool. Are you traveling alone?
Oh yeah.
Nice, nice. I have a question for you. So
Yes.
I'm going around asking people today,
Yeah.
do they feel safe in Egypt with the recent events happening in like Palestine and Israel? Do you think it's safe
It's
here?
safe, yeah.
Yeah, it's safe? Awesome.
Yeah.
And how many days have you been here?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay. Have you been all over Egypt?
No, not many.
Okay.
Not many because here most time travel at night time.
Yeah.
They too hot.
Yes, it is. That's true. That's true. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
welcome.
Enjoy Egypt.
Okay.
Bye. I'm going to ask these two guys coming up. So, hello. How are you guys? Can I ask you guys a question for my YouTube channel?
Of course.
Sweet. Where are you guys from?
Germany.
Germany. All right. I'm American.
Okay.
Hello. I'm just going around asking people that are visiting Egypt right now because a lot of people are talking about, you know, the conflict in Palestine and Israel. Is Egypt safe? How long have you guys been here now?
We are here since yesterday.
Okay,
it's the
okay,
first
so
day.
okay, for first day, full day. How are you feeling about the climate though right now? Does it feel safe to you guys, or do you think it's kind of dangerous? I know you haven't been here long, but
Without seeing that much
Yeah.
of the city, I think it's safe.
Yeah.
So we have definitely seen a lot of police cars.
yeah, that's normal actually. They have a
Oh, okay.
huge military and police presence.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people are like, whoa, when they
Yeah.
first get here.
Actually,
Yeah.
strange, yeah. But I think it's as safe as usual.
Yeah, I agree because I've been living here for 2 years.
Oh,
but I
okay,
want
yeah.
like the opinion of other people because otherwise I'm like quite biased, right? I'm like,
Yeah,
I live
yeah.
here, it's fine, but I want to have like
understand,
other people visiting, kind of their feelings on it. So yeah, there's not like protests or bombs going off or anything crazy like
right,
that.
right.
Thank God. So cool, awesome. How long are you guys going to be here?
A few days actually right here in Cairo and Gisselle.
Nice,
And
nice.
then a few days in Sharm el-Sheikh.
All right, yes, the beach, the Red Sea.
Oh,
Awesome.
it has to be.
Yeah, for sure. It's a beautiful place to relax after the chaos of Cairo.
Yeah.
In Germany it's cold, so
Yes, that is true. Yeah, it's hot here. I'm dying. I don't know, maybe I should have worn these pants, you know?
yeah.
So why did I wear this today? So awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for speaking with me, and it's cool if I put that on YouTube.
Yeah,
Real
sure.
Cool. Awesome. Have fun in Egypt, and
Thank you.
yeah, thank you for being on the channel.
Of course.
All right,
you.
take
Well,
care.
have a
Safe
nice day.
travels.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi. Cool. Okay. So, getting some people to talk. I was thinking about doing this near the Egyptian Museum, but I don't know how lucky I'm going to be with that because near the Egyptian Museum there's a lot of police and they might be like, "What are you doing?" You know. So, we'll see though. I'm going to do my best and see what happens. Hello. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Awesome. Where are you from?
Ecuador.
Ecuador, cool. Bienvenidos a Egipto.
Muchas gracias.
Tengo una pregunta. Tengo un canal de YouTube y estoy hablando con gentes de, perdón, mi español es más o menos, de estás visitando. You speak English, right?
Yeah, speaking English.
So I live in Egypt. I'm American, but I'm just asking people how they feel about Egypt recently because there's a lot of talk on the internet about how people feel. Is Egypt safe? You know, so I'm just talking to people here now and getting their opinion on like the political climate. Would you be willing to say a few words about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
why
is it
not?
about? There's safety or?
Yeah, exactly. Like, because some people think like there's bombs going off or like terrorism. Yeah. So, how long have you been here?
5 days.
5 days. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I was in Dahab first.
Oh, Dahab is nice.
Yeah,
And that's
it's
over on the Sinai Peninsula. How is it there right now?
It's really nice. Yeah, it's really chilled.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As
the
normal.
The weather's perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's,
definitely.
yeah, went scuba diving before coming here. So
Okay.
That's the plan, yeah.
So you were chilling and then the chaos of Cairo.
Yes. Yeah. Should have gone the other way around. Would have been good,
Awesome. And are you going anywhere else after Cairo?
yeah, we're going to Luxor. I'm with my mum traveling.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so yeah, we're going to Luxor tonight.
All right.
Come and see the pyramids, and then we're going to Luxor for
Yeah.
a few days, and then we fly back.
All right. Nice, yeah. You hit a few spots, the Red Sea, the Nile, and the big
Yeah,
city.
get a little bit of everything.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
10 days, so yeah, it's not like a long trip, but it's not short. It's just enough to like see a few things.
Yeah, you sound almost British.
Oh yeah, I've been there for a while.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound like super heavy Spanish.
Yeah, no, yeah, I've been living there for I don't know, 15 years, plus, something like that.
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah, you
that's,
picked up
got
the
a-
accent.
got a bit of twang, yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, just because of the climate, I've been asking people about the safety here. But as far, in your opinion, like,
I mean, in my opinion, from what I heard from people, what I've seen, it's
Yeah.
like it's pretty safe. I know you get like a lot of people asking you for money and trying to maybe hassle a little bit.
right, the normal
Yeah,
Egyptian
trying to-
experience.
But I don't think it's dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any danger anywhere. I don't think I don't know anyone who's got robbed.
Yeah.
Mugged or anything like
Yeah,
that. It's
even
just,
that,
it's just a
exactly.
hustling bit, like that is, you get it everywhere really.
True that. That is
So,
very true.
Yeah, it's just like you have to probably ignore that a little bit. There's a lot of kids asking you for money, and
Yeah.
apparently, like even if you ask for, even you look at people who say something, they try to ask for money.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. That doesn't happen. I think that's a little exaggerated.
Yeah, thank you. Because I've
it's,
been living here
yeah.
for 2 years, and yeah, people are like, oh, it's the worst. I'm like, I don't know. It depends on the day. It
Yeah.
depends on
I
like.
think maybe some people perceive that differently. Like
Yeah.
I don't think that is that bad. At
Yeah,
all. I mean, it's not
likewise.
bad at all. It's just like the whole wherever you go, it's like people. I mean, here more than Dahab. Dahab is pretty chill. That doesn't happen there at all. For example.
Yeah.
And I don't know Sharm el Sheikh. I don't know how. It's
I haven't been there either. I've only been to
Yeah,
Dahab
Dahab
as
is
well.
very laid back. If you want to lay back, like by the sea, holiday, that's a
Chilling.
really good place.
Yeah, hippie vibes.
Vibes, good diving.
Yeah.
And good surfing. There's the kite surfing is really good there as well.
Oh, really?
'Cause it's
I
quite
never
windy.
tried that.
Yeah, so
I'll have to try that sometime.
yeah, I mean, I think it's safe.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get robbed. I
Yeah,
think, or something
yeah, and there's
It's
no
not-
like
nothing
terrorism
physical.
things
Yeah.
happening. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, because
it's
I know a
just-
lot of people
yeah.
are like, oh, Israel, Palestine, they kind of just lump Egypt in with that or all of the Middle East.
All right, okay, I
but
see,
I'm like,
yeah.
in my opinion, I haven't seen any different,
Yeah, I think
change.
like security here is really tough.
Yeah.
Which is like if you're traveling, you can see that you have like loads of checks.
Yeah.
And more than anywhere else. I mean, I think that's for our own safety.
Yeah.
Which is good. So.
Yep.
I mean, we're gonna get checked a lot, but that's for our own safety.
As part of the,
There's
especially if
nothing
you're
wrong with
passing
that.
through Sinai, like
Yeah,
Sinai has a heavy military presence,
we got
even
stopped twice.
before all
Yeah.
of this
To
started.
go to St. Catherine, I think we got stopped twice.
Yeah, a lot of
Passport, stuff like
checkpoints.
that. I don't know if that's happening now more, but apparently that's always the case. But then again, it's just for our own safety. So
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah,
personally.
100%. Well, thank you so much
Alright, no
for
problem.
being on the channel, and
That's
enjoy
alright.
the rest of your stay in
Cool,
Egypt.
yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Ciao.
take care. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, that was a somewhat successful venture. I spoke to as many people as I could. Not everyone was willing to be on camera, but I did want to get a sense of other people's opinions because I live in Egypt. I have not seen anything abnormal here. There's been no protests or bombs, as I've mentioned when I'm speaking to people. So the climate here is unaffected by what is happening over in Israel and Palestine at the moment. And hopefully it remains that way. But yeah, there's lots of tourists here. Life is going on as normal. People are sightseeing. There's people going to Luxor, taking the Nile cruises. So it's business as usual here in Egypt. I am gonna go stop over at the Egyptian Museum and see that as well. Maybe I'll speak to some people there, but again, it can be quite difficult to film. Not only because not everyone speaks English, not everyone is willing to be on camera, but also with the police. Like just now, as I was leaving, I had some police come up to me, and I just started talking to one of the carriage guys, and he was like, "You want a photo?" And I just kind of like played the whole tourist thing. But I think they were going to ask me what I was doing because I was stopping and talking with people and had my camera, and so I think that was brought to their attention. And they were maybe going to kind of see what was going on, but then I was just like, oh, I'm here, like speaking a little bit Arabic and jumping in the camera, the carriage, got a photo. So, and then they kind of was like, then wandered away. But yeah, so as normal, it is not always very easy to film here in Egypt. But I do my best. All right, let's go to the next site. Okay, so I'm here at the Egyptian Museum near Tahrir Square, and as we can see, there are people. It is busy. People are going in. The ticket office is busy. I'm gonna go inside and see, but so far it seems that life is normal in my opinion as well. I have seen this, so but again, I did like to let people see the ancient sites and the museums and the streets to get a feel for how the climate is here right now. So yes, so we're gonna go inside the Egyptian Museum right now. Yalla. I am here in downtown Cairo, very close to Tahrir Square, going to be showing you guys the streets and hopefully talking to a few people as well. Locals, maybe tourists, it depends on who I'm able to speak to, who's willing to be on camera. But this is the environment and the streets at the moment, so very, very busy, normal day in Cairo, traffic, people going to work, tourists, sightseeing. Hello. Hey, do you guys mind if I ask you a quick question for my YouTube channel?
Sure.
Awesome. Why not? So I'm an American living in Cairo, and I know a lot of people that have been planning trips to Egypt have been concerned about the safety here. Yeah, so I'm just kind of going around talking to tourists and locals and asking them their opinion on like the climate, safety. Do you guys feel like it's been affected by? You've been here longer than I have.
I've been here weeks, don't feel worried at all.
Yeah.
Feel safe.
Nice.
I mean, they're pretty secluded from what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been here multiple times. It's
Welcome back. What most? Where are you guys from?
America.
All right, me too. Yeah. What state?
Nebraska.
I live in California.
California. All right.
Yeah, I've only been here a day. I was nervous to fly in, but it's been fine.
Yeah. So how do you feel about it then with your day here?
I feel good.
Yeah.
I just didn't know actually how it was until I got here.
Yeah, were you concerned before coming here?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
No.
Fair enough.
No.
I mean, she's like, not really.
No. I checked with him. I'm like, how do you feel?
Yeah, that makes
you know?
sense. He calmed any concerns you might have
I was
had.
just curious if there's refugees and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. So any what?
Refugees or anything right now?
Mass people pouring in.
Right. Yeah. And so far that has not begun, but I know people were concerned about like protests or maybe bombs or who knows what people were concerned about. But I just wanted to give them a look on the streets to like see it for themselves. You've been traveling around, or have you just been in Cairo?
Been traveling around. It's okay. Good. We got the water. Yeah. So have you been just in Cairo this whole time, or have you been traveling? I've been chilling here for a couple weeks, but I've been going through the Middle East.
Yeah, all right.
Saudi, Iraq,
Nice.
bunch of different places.
Yeah, I plan to do that in the near future.
You should. It's
But a
good
little
time.
country at a time, yeah. And then back to Egypt.
Yeah. So,
Awesome, man. Well, enjoy. Thank you so much for being on the channel.
yeah.
Take care.
Have a good one. Nice to meet you.
Cool.
So I'm here in the famous Tahrir Square in downtown Cairo. As you can see, it is normal as usual, lots of traffic. So yes, no protests, no political problems, no danger, as you can see. Just a normal day in Cairo. The Ritz-Carlton, the Egyptian Museum over there, and Tahrir Square here behind me. Hello. Can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, sure.
Are you living in Egypt or are you traveling?
I'm living in Egypt.
Okay. Are you Egyptian?
Yeah, I'm Egyptian.
Oh, no way. You look like mixed then, like Spanish or...
Speak a little bit Spanish as well, but I'm working on it.
Right on, man. Awesome. Well, I have a YouTube channel. I'm American, but I actually live in Egypt as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love it. Bahed Mast. I'm working on my Arabic.
Perfect.
Yeah, but I'm just asking people on the street because a lot of people are like travelers and tourists that are planning to come to Egypt are worried about their safety.
I see a lot of tourists everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But just because of what's happening over like Israel Palestine, people are worried. They're like, is it safe? And so I'm just asking people on the street their opinion of the safety here. Is it dangerous? Are there protests? Is it normal?
What do you think? I think it's totally safe, right?
I mean, my opinion, yes, but I don't want to be biased, you know, or have only one opinion, so I'm asking other people.
Believe me, it's totally safe, don't worry. And I have a lot of foreign friends, they are visiting Egypt as well, and they had a good experience here, I think.
Oh yeah, likewise. I actually have a friend planning to visit this winter as well, and I'm not recommending her to not come or something, you know.
So like, for winter it's good weather here, you see, it's so warm, and I think it's so cheap for everyone here right now, because, you know,
unfortunately, the economy is...
the food I think is good.
I love the food. Yeah, Egyptian food is amazing.
Right?
Koshari, hello again.
Yeah, and what else? We have a lot of history.
Yeah, of course, the most famous.
Yeah, you can visit a lot of places here, Cairo, Gada, Luxor, and Aswan. From the Sheikh, and Siwa, I highly recommend
Siwa is amazing. I've been there, and I definitely recommend it as well. If you can afford the time to get out there. So.
It's an amazing place. What else? We have multicultural as well. Like you can see Greek history as well
in Alexandria. Maybe also Siwa a bit.
Yes. So it's a multicultural country as well. What else? I think the location itself, like I can visit Egypt, I can visit Jordan as well, and I can visit many countries with a cheap flight from Egypt. So that's it.
I agree. Well, thank you so much for giving your opinion on the safety.
It's my pleasure.
شكرا جدا.
You're welcome. عفوا. I need your channel as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll give that to you, and I will see you guys back on the street. All right. So what's your name? Ivan from Holland, or the Netherlands. So you've been in Egypt how long now?
This is my
second day. Okay. And how do you feel about Egypt in terms of safety? Do you think the war over in Israel and Palestine?
I don't think it's going this way. I feel very safe here.
Very safe?
Yes.
Yeah, rock on. Well, I'm glad to hear that has been your experience so far. How much more time are you going to be in Egypt?
Till Sunday.
Okay, awesome. Well, enjoy, man. Thank you so much. And take care. Bye. So today is Saturday the 21st, October 2023. I am back out on the streets looking to talk to some people since the protests happened. I recorded on the 16th and the 17th, but that was before the bombing in Gaza happened. So I'm just looking to perhaps speak to a few people visiting and get their opinion on the protests, that they feel safe while here. Basically the same questions, but with new developments. So let's see if we can find some people to speak to if they're going to be willing to be on camera. I actually just spoke to a couple from New Zealand, an elderly couple, but they told me that they did not want to be on camera, but they said it was fine. They were like, no. I was like, was it dangerous? Did you guys feel scared? They were like, no. So Hello. How are you guys? Can I ask you a quick question for my YouTube channel? Where are you from?
Argentina.
Argentina. Mi papá son de Argentina. Pero mi español es más o menos.
No, el
Sí,
inglés
estoy
es más
tratando. No, está bien, está bien.
Estás haciendo
Tengo un canal de YouTube y estoy en la calle hablando con gente está visitando Egipto. Si tienes miedo, porque yo sé mucha gente estoy aprendiendo arábica y estoy pensando palabra en arábica. Miedo, ¿sí?
¿Miedo? No,
Sí, es muy tranquilo, es muy normal para mí, pero...
muy ruidoso.
Ajá.
Muy ruidoso.
¿Qué es ruido?
Mucho ruido.
Ruido.
Bocina, tráfico, bocina.
Sí, okay, I have to practice my Spanish. Pero, ¿y si ayer tú ver ¿cómo se dice? Protests? Los gentes,
No, protestas. No.
pero es tranquila.
Tranquila.
Sí, exacto.
Sí,
Bueno, gracias, que tenga un buen día. Chao. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I speak some Spanish so that I could talk to those people. Let's see if I can find some other foreigners on the street to get their opinion on this. I could ask Egyptians as well, but I'm pretty sure their opinion's gonna be like, it's fine. This is funny. I see more people coming up, so I'm gonna try to talk to them, but we'll see if they're willing to be on camera. Hello guys, I have a quick question for you. I have a YouTube channel and I'm just talking to people visiting Egypt. Where are you guys from?
From Spain.
España. Okay, cool. Welcome to Egypt. I'm American, but I've been living here for 2 years. So.
We're in America? Where do you go from?
Minnesota.
Okay.
Yeah, boring state. Don't visit.
Okay.
But yeah, how long have you guys been in Egypt now?
2 days.
2 days? Okay, cool. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How do you guys feel about the safety here? Because I know a lot of people have been afraid because of the recent events in like Israel and Palestine.
Well, not really bad, but yesterday we had like a moment where we saw the protest and
all the
police going the way to the protest, and we were in the middle.
I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah, in any large situation, I would probably feel the same way.
We decided to go into a hotel and just
To watch it from there?
Yeah.
Did it look violent though?
No.
Okay, because I was actually working for most of the time and I only saw like the end of it, but
it didn't look violent at all.
yeah. So protests, police of course, like at most protests, but yeah. And any other dangers that you felt aside from?
No, maybe for women.
Yeah, that thing gets talked about a little bit of harassment. Yeah.
That's it. Everybody looking at the lady, but
They're looking at the lady. That's right.
it's normal, I guess.
Yeah.
Here, so
No bombs or anything like that, thank God, of course. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope it remains that way, and I'm glad to hear that you guys are feeling generally safe about the environment. Thank you so much for being on the channel.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Hello. Do you guys mind if I ask you a quick question for my YouTube channel?
I don't know what kind of question.
Well, my name's Gisselle. I'm an American that's living in Egypt, and I've just been talking to people visiting how they feel about the safety here since the recent events. Where are you guys from?
Quebec, Canada.
Canada. Okay, cool.
Quebec.
Welcome. Yeah,
I'm
Quebec, the French Canadian. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you're from Canada, Quebec?
Yes, Quebec.
Okay, awesome. And how long have you been in Egypt?
For 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay, that's a good amount of time.
We're at the end of the 2 weeks.
Sure. And have you been traveling all over Egypt?
Yeah.
Awesome. How do you find it?
Luxor to Aswan on the cruise in the Nile.
Yeah, beautiful. I have never taken a cruise in the 2 years I've been here. One day I will. But yeah, so I'm just talking to people because of what's happening in Israel and Palestine, Gaza. I know a lot of people planning to visit Egypt are a bit afraid for their safety. Do you think that war has been affecting things here in terms of safety?
Not for myself, but with the tour group we were with, some of the people said that they were afraid and they wish to get back to Canada as soon as possible.
Oh, really? Wow.
But for myself, it's happening in Gaza. It's not here.
Yeah. I would agree with you on that, but like you said, everyone has different feelings about it. Did you see the protests that happened yesterday?
Where? Here in Cairo?
Yeah, there was like in Tahrir Square.
No,
there were
I
some
didn't know about
protests.
it.
Oh, okay. Well, they were peaceful protests. There was no violence or anything like that. But yeah, I was just wondering about how people feel about that since there have been some protests. But
You're not secure anywhere. It could happen in the city. You knew what happened in Paris a few years ago.
Yeah.
So it could happen everywhere.
Yeah, and there are protests happening around the world, in the U.S., in Chicago,
it's okay
New York.
to protest.
Yeah, exactly. As long as they don't turn violent and rioting. Yeah, I would agree.
Protest is democracy.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
That's why
As an American, I definitely agree with that, you know. Yeah, be able to speak out and show your support and, you know.
Exactly.
So awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye-bye. Thank
you.
It's quick because we have a taxi for the airport.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, very quickly then. So thank you so much for speaking with me. You guys are from France?
Yeah, from France.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just speaking with people, asking them about how they feel about the safety in Egypt because of the Palestine-Israel conflict. How do you guys feel about the safety?
Honestly, I think we don't think about that before to go.
Yeah.
To avoid to think about the big problem.
You didn't
in the
consider
border.
it too much before coming?
But yeah, at the same time, yes. When you see the newspaper, we can be afraid.
Yeah, right. A lot of people have that.
In the same time, in Egypt, the feeling to stay here is very safe.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine. But if you think about
it
war,
too much,
I think I think it's more complicated.
Yeah. It's concerning for everyone abroad thinking about coming to Egypt. But from what you have seen, things are fine.
Here, the people were really nice.
Yeah.
Like, I think the anxiety comes from the news, and because every day you hear that it's going bad and it's really close to Egypt.
Yeah.
So when you're actually here,
and a lot of people have been saying that, but then they get here and they're like, it's fine.
It's okay.
So, but I just, maybe someone has a different opinion, so I'm always asking people. Did you guys hear about or see the protests yesterday?
Here in Cairo?
Yeah.
Not here, but at Aswan, we saw some people
protest
protest.
happening?
But it was not a big protest, small, and with a lot of young people. Mostly young people.
We went through and it was fine. It was like with security and it was like a
peaceful protest.
Yeah, it was fine.
Nice, great. Well, I'm glad to hear that you guys have been comfortable traveling in Egypt and there hasn't been dangerous feelings for you. So awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your stay and take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello. Do you guys mind if I ask you a quick question for my YouTube channel?
I don't know, okay.
Why not, right? I'm American, but I'm living in Egypt 2 years now, and I'm just asking people on the streets that are visiting. Do you guys live here or are you visiting?
No, I'm visiting.
Okay, cool. Where are you guys from?
Russia.
Russia, all right, welcome. So yeah, I'm asking people that are visiting because I know with like Palestine and Gaza, a lot of people are afraid for their safety. Do you guys think Egypt is dangerous or being affected by that situation?
No.
No? How long have you been here?
For a week, maybe.
Okay. That's a decent amount of time. Yeah, I've spoken to people that have been here for like 1 day, 2 days, and they're like, I don't know, but from what I've seen.
Yeah, so we decided, when we know about this situation, we decided to go for a trip. So
yeah, even with already knowing that it's happening.
Yeah. We booked the trip half of the year ago, but when we decided go to the airport or not, we decided to go. And we don't think that something will happen here.
Yeah, thank God. And it hasn't, right? I mean, from your opinion. So yeah, I'm just asking people their opinion on the safety, the dangers. Did you guys happen to see the protests that happened yesterday?
No.
Okay, did you know about the protests?
No.
Okay, yeah. There's been protests happening everywhere. They were peaceful though, so yeah, I'm just getting people's feelings on it, but I'm glad to hear that you have felt safe. There's not like bombs going off or anything like that, of course, thank God. So
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.
And what do you think? You think it's dangerous here?
No, I don't, but I don't, because my YouTube channel, I don't want to be biased, So yeah, I'm asking other people's opinions that are traveling, that have thought about coming, because people on the internet are thinking about canceling.
And you are living somewhere here in the center?
Yeah, I live just across the river.
And do you face many protests or something like
No, this just is a recent development because of the bombing in Gaza. So it just started happening. The first one was on Wednesday. There was one yesterday. I'm sure there will be more, to be honest, but there's nothing wrong with protesting as long as it's not riots or it's dangerous or anything like that. Because protests are also happening in New York City and in Paris and all over the world, really. So due to this situation, but thank God it's fine. People just coming out to show their support for Palestinians and what's happening.
So if somebody asks you if it's dangerous or not to come in Egypt nowadays, so you will recommend to come?
I mean, I don't want to recommend anyone to do something or not. You never know what could happen. But I personally, at this moment, feel it's safe. I have a friend planning to visit in December, and I'm not recommending her not to come. So I think obviously stay updated and tuned with what's happening. But yeah, in my opinion, it's totally safe right now, just as your experience has been. So yeah, you never know what can happen. Anything could happen anywhere in the world at any time. So but for now, and in my prediction of the future, I think it's going to be fine. So
thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye. You too. See you. Cool. Well, I'm glad that they were able to give me their opinion on that. So, yes, as you can see, the streets are normal here in Egypt and in Cairo, aside from the protests that happened, which again, they were peaceful. They were just Egyptians coming out to show their support for Palestinians and the protest situation happening in Gaza. But it's business as usual. People are here sightseeing, people are going to work. I did want to speak with people so that it's not just my opinion on the matter. لا خلاص. لا. So yeah, that is the streets, guys. I hope that's helped inform you. Obviously, I'm not going to go all over Cairo and talk to everyone, but trust me, the situation here at the moment is fine. It's business as usual. So make sure to subscribe to stay updated with recent events here in Egypt, as well as other content. I have a lot of different videos about street food and ancient sites, markets, the list goes on. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.
Oh,